DJU go crazy.
DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
It's your boy Richway Tilla. Happy to be here with my boy DJU. Finally made it happen.
Richway Tilla, what you on, gang?
Nah, man, chilling, taking a day at a time, just trying to navigate through life every day. You feel me?
That's what's up, brother. Well, definitely welcome to DJUTV. It's definitely a blessing to have you. Long overdue.
Yeah, man, it's long overdue, DJU. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. Like, you got the hottest platform in Iraq, bro. This is really like Vlad TV, no jumper for Chicago. So yeah, this definitely long overdue. I appreciate you actually, you feel me, sitting down, getting the time to actually understand me, letting me tell my story on, bro.
For sure that. Well, man, it's definitely an interesting story to say the least. And, we talked, via direct messaging before. I told you, I said, man, I don't really know,
Facts.
I don't really know if I want to cover this story, you know what I'm saying? Because when I first heard about the story back in April 2021, at the time I was actually living in Atlanta, Georgia, so I wasn't even here at home. So, it hit different when you living away and you hear about this stuff. You're like, man, what the It's crazy as hell at home. You know what I'm saying? Of course, at the time, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody involved, right? You just reading the headlines and, you going off what social media, you know what I'm saying about it. And it just, of course, due to the fact that it involves a little girl is what really, disturbed my whole soul about it. We from Iraq and we hear about killers and stuff every day, But a 7-year-old girl, it had hit different,
Yeah, I understand that. I definitely understand that.
Yeah. So I'm definitely glad to have you here, you know what I'm saying? So we can, talk as men, you feel me? And for you to express yourself. And thank you for allowing me to express myself, even though, it wasn't, in agreement, right?
Oh, for sure, man. We from Iraq, bro. We from the same place. Like you say, it's the internet, and it definitely hit different when you outside looking in. That's why I had to stop being so defensive about everybody's opinion about my situation. Because I ain't gonna lie, at first, I took everything that everybody said, like real life offensive, like not understanding that people outside looking in, like people gonna be entitled to their opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't I can't make nobody think otherwise. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I could do is ask for you to sit down with me, talk to me, like, and try to get a better understanding of me like we doing today.
Exactly.
So again, I appreciate you for actually having me, because this big, bro. Like, people ain't, I be saying, tell you part of my language, but this big, bro. Be on DJUTV is huge, bro, for Chicago. So again, I appreciate it.
So let's take it from the top, Richway Tilla. Can you tell us where you from?
From the west side of Chicago, born and raised, been there my whole life. Ridgeway and Chicago Avenue. A lot of people call it the Ave. 290 basically.
Out west.
I went to Marshall High School. Went to High School for a little minute before I got kicked out. But yeah, I'm out west, baby. All I know is out west, bro.
For sure that. So can you tell us what it was like for you growing up out west?
Seeing that I'm a little older, out west it was fun for me growing up. So when I was coming up, I had kind of like a decent childhood. I got to hoop on crates in the alleys and stuff like that. Like, a lot of the gang banging and stuff wasn't in when I was coming up out west. Drug dealing was in. Everybody wanted to get money. Everybody wanted to hustle. So that's what we wanted to be like. We didn't want to be killers or thugs. Everybody wanted to have on leather pellies because that's what we seen everybody on the corners doing. You know how it is out west. Like, so that's what we was influenced by. So to me, my childhood was dope. Like, I actually, I hooped for my high school. I went to Marshall, same high school as Patrick Beverly, Kiefer Sykes, Lonzo, McKenzie. They all in the NBA. Like, so I got a chance to play with these type of guys in high school. I've been downstate. I played against Derrick Rose when I was a sophomore, when he was at Simeon in like 08 in Peoria. So I got a chance to see life like from every almost angle, like from when stuff was about money to gang banging, the music. Like, I watched everything. I'm born in the 90s, 92. So I seen a lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? My life wasn't just strictly drill. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had a decent childhood.
Word. That's what's up. So do you have any siblings?
Like, I have a brother, and like I got 4 brothers and like 7 sisters, like 8 sisters. They're all my daddy kids, like different wives though. Like not different wives, different mothers.
Right. So what about from your mom?
All my family we really from Georgia. Like, my roots really from Georgia. Like, I'm from Chicago, but like my mama side, they from Missouri, Georgia, West Point, Atlanta. Like we really from Georgia, but like the family here, all I have is my father's side.
Okay.
And that'll be just all my brothers, sisters, cousins. We all come from like a real life gang infested background. Like, you know, my father was CVL, my uncles was CVL, my cousin was CVL. Like the person that blessed them in was Fast Star Universal, may rest in peace, named K Paso. He was CVL. So like this all I knew, and these my blood cousins. Like that's how I'm able to do or was able to do certain things in my neighborhood when I was young. Like a lot of guys couldn't. Like I was the type of guy I could bust down my block. Like to this day, if I wanted to, like on like no exaggeration, I could go really set up shop on my block. Nobody would say anything because of the way my history set up with my family. Like you know what I'm saying. So, like yeah, that's what I come from. Like just all hustling, like game. It was never really about violence. It was always about money with us though.
Okay. A couple questions I want to ask. In response to your response, you mentioned CVL. Can you tell us what that stands for?
Conservative Vice Lord.
Okay.
You might hear it as see them today. Like people be saying, oh yeah, we see them, or if somebody see them K. But CVL is Conservative Vice Lord. That's a legal organization funded. They actually got grants from Rockefeller back in the 60s and stuff like that. So Conservative Vice Lord is a real legitimate business. Like even if you go to jail, or if you go to the county, or if you go to the penitentiary, and then you get your laws for Vice Lord, which is basically Muslim, same thing, Muslim preacher. It teaches you to uplift the brother. You know what I'm saying? To show the brother a better way, you know, to never kick the brother while he down type stuff. It really don't tell you to be violent, be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's really about bettering one another. We just took it, the youth took it, and made it about violence, you know what I'm saying? Drugs and money and stuff like that. But CVL is a legitimate LLC business from the 60s.
Okay. And just going back to your family structure, I heard you mention how you grew up with your father's side of the family. What was your relationship like with your mom growing up?
My mom, my road dog, like any most black boys coming up, especially in Chicago. You know, granny raised us, mama at work. My mom, she got 6 kids. You know, she was a single parent. My dad was in and out of the penitentiary. I basically lived the same life as my dad. So me and my mom got like a real connection to this day. Like I call her about anything. Like that was the first person I called with the situation with my daughter. Like if you read the article, the first person I called was my mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all I know. Like, that's who I know got my best interest. That's who I know won't never tell me nothing wrong. I know if she say I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if my mama say I'm right, I'm right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my mama never told me nothing wrong. She never showed me nothing wrong. So my relationship with my mama is everything. Like, I appreciate it. Like, and to anybody who don't have their mother, like, I ain't gonna lie, my condolences go out to y'all because I don't know how people manage without their mother, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, even though I lost a daughter, but I deal with people who lost their mother, and now that I'm understanding like mental health and depression and anxiety and all these things, I'm looking like, dang, bro, I've been knowing people who been lost their mothers 15 years ago who I grew up with, and I've never understood how they feel. So like to anybody who lost their parents or anything, bro, my condolences, bro. Like
sure.
That's tough too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure. Mother's Day just passed, and it'd be the holidays that kind of trigger the emotions sometimes. You know. You look online, everybody posting their OG, you know what I'm saying? You get to thinking about yours, stuff like that. So I appreciate that because I like to send, my love out to those as well. You lose a parent, man, mother or father, man. That's a definitely a life-changing moment, But continuing with your story, Tilla, so you grew up playing basketball, and in the hood, they you got some guys who kind of, look down on the hoopers, he ain't no shit, his ass a hooper, right? You hear rappers say that, you know what I'm saying? Was that something you experienced?
Nah, because out west we never really had many resources of to actually making it. All we really had was basketball. That wasn't even the real thing because all the South Side produced all the hoopers. Derrick Rose, Jabari Parker, Jaleel Okafor, them guys really in the NBA, like first round draft pick, like. So out west, all we had was drug dealing and hooping. And hooping wasn't even working because you only know, 2-3 players from out west that actually made it. Sharon Collins barely made it from Crane. But you know him because how he was in high school. Patrick Beverly, he had to strive 5-6 years before he actually made it to the league. That's how hard it is, and that's how different it is from out west and out south. Like, out south got so many resources, like whether it's through basketball. Like, Derrick Rose going to always support Simeon. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna always make sure that the best hooper out of Simeon gets some type of coverage. Like, we don't get that out west. So, but out west, that's all we had was basketball and drug dealing. And I ain't never really get no feedback from him because like I say, when we was growing up, that was cool. Like I was supposed to graduate in Marshall in 2010. Like the drill era wasn't even really in. So like that was what it was. Like at the time, you weren't hustling, you was either hooping. Like McMill said in the song, he said, if you ain't hustling, you whipping the white. That's what it was at that time, bro. Like for us, but now they get flack. I don't know. These guys, they try to discredit you for doing anything. Like just because a guy play football, basketball, like I read, that don't make me a lame. Like I sit in the crib and read all day, DJU. Like no BS. I'm talking about history, urban novels, no matter what it is. Like I like to learn type stuff. Like that don't make me less of a man because I like doing different things. But nah, it never discredited me hooping. Yeah. Like I've never got any flack from it.
Yeah. Well, you know, they call me a goofy because I'm a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all make more money than rappers.
Hey, you know, so you got to take with what you know, however you get it. God damn it.
I mean, but look, the same people that's calling you goofies are the same people that sit back and watch everything you post. Like
same people that want to be on the couch.
That want to be on the couch because look, I can sit here and say like, man, you done had a few fake back and forths, but that don't change the fact that I've never unsubscribed to you, bro.
Right.
I still subscribe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still watching every, interview, Mama K.I. No matter who you, I'm going to watch, bro. You from the rack, bro. I'm going to support you, bro.
For sure.
I ain't going to even lie to you, bro.
For sure. Appreciate that. Right. So when did things go from, like, the basketball court to, like, hanging out in the streets, you know, past curfew?
The less and less my father, the more older I got and the less my father was around. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say I started selling weed my freshman year in high school.
Okay.
My freshman year in high school, a guy gave me a cutie. A quarter pound of nickel weed. This like 06, bro. That's a lot of weed. And I started selling weed from there. I'm going to school high. Now I'm getting lazy. I don't want to go to class. And then my mom, like I said, she raising 6 kids. My daddy in and out of penitentiary trying to find himself before he became a deacon that he is today. He had to find himself with the kids that he had with my mama. Like he wasn't the father he is for my little brother and them now that he was for us. So without the father, my mama doing everything by herself for 6 kids. So now we didn't get special shoes like how I'm watching my peers come to school with new shoes like every 2 weeks type. That wasn't my life. I only had stuff on my birthday, Christmas. If my sister and them birthdays somewhere in between that, I probably don't get nothing like for certain holidays type stuff because my mama doing everything by herself. So me not being able to keep up with certain kids in high school made me like, okay, I'm finna start hustling, bro. My cousin them outside, they got on leather pellies. And I'm sitting there asking my mom for $100 for some ones, bro. And I'm watching all my friends them come to school, Tim's. They mom and them doing all that, like. But I didn't understand at the time, like, okay, your mama is a single parent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking it out on her. What my daddy ain't doing, we taking it out on my mama. Like, we ain't calling him because we really don't know him at the time. What we calling him for? So she getting all the frustration. But yeah, that's what led me to dropping out. Like, seeing my cousin them doing it, they getting money. I'm seeing my mama struggling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What year did you drop out of school?
I dropped out my junior year. I had 13 credits though when I dropped out. That was crazy.
Okay.
Like I could have literally graduated, but it was just school wasn't nowhere in my, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nowhere in my mind. I had lost completely train of focus about anything. Like then I stopped playing basketball. I got cut for the basketball team for a guy named Kiefer Sight. He went to playing the NBA. I don't knock him because I ain't love basketball that much anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because basketball come with school. I don't like school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I know I ain't finna go through grammar school, do 4 years of high school, and probably got to do another 4 years of college. Like, that's when I'm like, Joe, I don't love basketball that much. So I just dropped out and strictly started hustling from like the age of 16 all the way to, I'm gonna say like 26.
Right. Okay, cool. So that sounds like the time in which you, what they call jump off the porch. Would you agree? Okay. So you start, so you selling little nickel bags. You done dropped out of school. Have you ever went back and gotten your GED or anything like that?
Oh, I tried. I went to not Robert Morris. No, I went to Malcolm X. Okay. I tried to do Malcolm X GED program in one downtown, the decent one. Like, you know, I was in there with all the they had their college students in there, stuff like that. But I was in the GED program. But yeah, I tried it, but it was the same thing.
Okay.
But this time I'm going to school hustling because the Malcolm X thing, I think it started like at 12 p.m., like afternoon to like 3. It started from like 12 to 3:30. So I had enough time to go hustle in the morning. So I'm hustling during the day, but now I'm buying shoes. I'm able to go to school. But like my train of thought was so my priorities was so messed up. Even though when I was a kid, all I thought about was coming to school fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what was my motivation to coming to school. Like, if I can't get no new shoes, I ain't coming to school. So now if the block is slow and I can't make me 200 today, I probably don't go to school the next following week type stuff. You feel me? But like, yeah, I had tried to go back, but it still didn't work. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So it basically just sounded like it was really a lack of focus. You know what I'm saying? You definitely you was worried about the wrong shit is what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? You was worried about what he got on and what she got on and, you know, stuff like that. But meanwhile, you know, your mom's is working hard to at least put some food on the table. You feel me? Tim's, right? But that's human. You know what I'm saying? That's natural. You know, we've all experienced those different emotions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get fresh. You feel me? Like everybody want to be dripped in the latest. So you're not wrong for feeling that way, right? Okay, so as we're growing up as a young man at this point, we're in our teenage years. You know what I'm saying? Selling narcotics. You feel me? Not going to school. You know. If you look at that young man, you like, man, I might need to get a hold of him. You know, look like he might be steering left, right? And you had steered off left pretty hard, you know, according to the research I've done. You've been shot several times. How deep did you get into the street life?
Real deep. I ain't gonna lie. With the drill era, I got involved with the drill era, the music scene. You know, the street life is Okay, let me break it down. I jumped in the streets hustling. I wanted money.
Right.
But like anybody that hustle know, you can't just be a hustler. My mama told me a long time, like, you think you know what you're doing, you still wet behind the ears. And I was at the time when I first got shot. Because I'm thinking like, okay, I could just be out here hustling. Nobody gonna do it. I ain't worried about the stick up man. Like, this how ignorant I was to the whole situation. Like, the stick up man, I'm thinking none of this stuff could happen to me because I didn't bother nobody. And like, sure enough, I wound up getting shot that had nothing to do with me. The first time I got shot 4 times. I got shot twice in this leg and I got shot twice in this leg. And the war that was going on around me, I knew both parties. Like, both parties watched me grow up like from a little boy. And like, it's just that I'm on one side. Like, y'all know that I'm really from one side, but y'all both know that I walk this whole little script, you feel me? And they had some stuff going on. It was about money, like a whole bunch of money. And I wound up getting shot in my legs. And that let me know, like, oh, you gotta pick a side. Like, when shots getting fired and like blood get shed, people, all that, I watched you grow up and that stuff go out the window because now people looking at you every day down there with the people that's trying to do something to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you guilty by association. Bro.
So you got caught in a crossfire?
The first time I got caught in a crossfire, which made me start like standing on my block. Like, okay, I'm down here. Like, I'm with my bro now. Like, this what it is. Like, that what made me being an innocent bystander in a crossfire really made me turn up.
Okay.
Because I got shot trying to hustle.
Right.
I was supposed to be serving a rock pea, literally. I got shot in the rain trying to serve a rock pea. And my baby mama told me to go outside to hustle in the rain. I still went out. And look, let me tell you something so crazy. Speaking of mothers, I got shot it just passed, yesterday was the 14th, May 14th.
Yep.
I got shot May 14th, 2011.
Okay.
My mama called me Friday the 13th. Mm-hmm. And like, Jonte, don't go outside. I just got a feeling, woo, woo, woo. Nothing happened Friday the 13th, but Saturday, May 14th, I swear to God, I got shot 4 times.
Wow.
And that was just my mama's intuition, like, just to say, like, parents might be off or wrong that day, but eventually what they said gonna turn out to be right somewhere down the line.
They weren't even wrong that day. You just ain't feel like hearing it at the time.
Yeah, on bro.
You ain't feel like hearing it, right?
Definitely right, though.
Yeah. Okay, so the first time you got shot 4 times, twice in one leg, twice in the other. And this is the situation that made you, what we like to say, turn up here in Chicago. For those that's listening and watching, what does he mean when he say he turned up? That meant shit. Somebody else finna get shot in the leg around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so how many other occasions have you been involved with gunfire?
I done been shot at probably like 7 times. Like, and I done been shot at by myself, like where people done called me by myself. I done been shot at like 4 times, and they hit me on 3 separate occasions. So 2019 or 2020, July 4th, I got shot 5 times. Right in front of my son and my daughter, like on the 4th of July, popping firecrackers. Got shot in the neck. I got shot 3 times in my right arm. And I got shot in my knee. My son was right there. And I went against my better judgment, too, because I was staying on my ops block for like 8 months on house arrest. And I wasn't supposed to be down there anyway. So I popped the pill, ecstasy pill, sitting in the crib on house arrest. My kids them outside. Now I'm like, damn, I'm finna go downstairs and pop firecrackers with my kids. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Woo. Now this the ecstasy overclouding my better judgment. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I go downstairs knowing I don't supposed to be out there. Sit out there, then my dumb ass. I sit down, start playing cards outside. Like 30 minutes go by, 3 people come pull up, shooting. 3 shooters. Shot me 5 times, 1 in the neck, 3 times in the arm, 1 time in the leg. And then the 3rd time I got shot was with my daughter. I got shot in the spine. She got shot 6 times. I got shot in the spine.
Right.
So overall, I've been shot 10 times.
Okay, so it's safe to say like you was damn near into it with some niggas.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Cause we know we hear about all these shootings in Chicago, but they not like random, right? Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody just say, "Oh, hey, there go Jonte." Let's, I mean, unless it was some nigga, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it ain't like motherfucker just picking people out of crowds. So you not okay? So what I'm trying to get at is before the situation with your daughter occurred, what was your mentality outside in the streets? After you'd have been shot several times, is it like you outside, you trying to get back or what?
I ain't gonna lie, I was still in the streets after the second time. The second time, but I got shot in the neck and stuff in front of my kids. I was kind of deterring away from the streets low key though, because I was starting to just like kind of take life serious because like my arm, I got plates all through my arm. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I said, I used to play basketball, but like when I got shot in the arm, my shit stuck like this. Like a lot of people won't even know. Like my shit stuck like this, bro, because it ain't nothing but rods. Like so, it made me really realize like how I was living when I got shot the 5 times. I'm like, dang, I can't even shoot a basketball if I want to, just to go take my mind off things. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't go to the gym. I can't lift weights. I can't do nothing because my right arm is non-weight bearing. There's nothing I can do with it. Like you know what I'm saying? But like it just made me. I started slowing down. Like I just was strictly hustling. Strictly getting to the money. I started spending time with my kids more. We going out of town, Wisconsin deal. I'm getting to learn my kids. They moving in with me. And that's all I was really on. But like, no matter what you do, you could change. But like, God forgives, people don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the cruel reality of everything, bro. Like, you could, like, I work jobs right now, bro. But that don't change the fact that, bro, I think every time I clock out, bro, I think it's a nigga right there waiting to shoot me in my face, bro. That's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta move like that because to be aware is to be alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is, though. Like,
and does that feeling come based off some things you've done in your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, one for gang affiliated. It ain't even got to be, if you did nothing nowadays, you could just be seen with somebody. That's enough for you to get killed. But I'm
saying that paranoia in your mind, it got to come from a place,
hell
right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Type shit.
Like your conscience, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You did wrong, like that's why anything that happened to me is justified. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never asked for nobody to sympathize with me. Like, but with my daughter, that's different. Like, and I appreciate the love that the world showed my daughter, even if they felt like they hated me at the time. That I still appreciate y'all, everybody, for showing my daughter love, because that's all it's about. Because me, I was a gangbanger. I indulged in that. So whatever they do to me and mock me, that's justified because I've done the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I crack jokes about people. Never no kids or no stuff like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? I trigger people for people to want to hurt me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
So was one of those triggers you pissing on someone's grave?
No, I'm happy you actually asked that. No, I was on house, like I was saying, I was on house arrest. Mm-hmm. I know the people in the video. I sent the video to, let me tell you how this went.
Right.
I sent the video to the YouTube A Long Way. Okay. I don't know if you remember.
I remember the Long Way, right.
Yeah, he's on like one of the first bloggers, like type stuff. So around 2019, I sent him that video around the time my homie Pluto 2 times died. That was at my homie Pluto funeral.
Okay.
I was on house arrest. My homie sent it to me. And my homie we was doing the drill stuff. So they like, Joe Tilla, send this to Long Way. We finna put this in the diss rap and try to make it go viral. You know how people was going viral and stuff like that, doing the diss stuff. I'm like, bet I sent it to Long Way. Now Long Way locking in with us, telling us little stuff like, man, Joe, I'm gonna post y'all, do this, say this. Long Way asked the devil too though, bro. He be trying to get motherfuckers to do some like real incriminating stuff, bro. Like, and they want that serious reviews with me though. I ain't gonna lie. But like, yeah, he held the video all the way from 2019. The grave video, which I was never in. He held it from 2019 all the way to when my daughter got killed. He released the video with a narrative saying Richway Tilla pees and goes to shit on his ops grave, knowing that it was never me in the video. Like, and like if you go on YouTube, you'll see me and his conversation, and in our conversation, I'm telling him exactly who in the video. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my fault. He released it and created a narrative because, and at the time I didn't understand YouTube. I didn't understand the algorithm, bro. I didn't know nothing about YouTube but go listen to music.
Right.
I went into blogging and stuff like that because out west we don't get those algorithms.
Look, me either. Quiet as kept.
I'm dead serious, bro. We didn't get no algorithm. So the only way I got into YouTube is because my daughter got killed. Like, I jumped into YouTube trying to defend me as a parent. Not for no clout, not for no sympathy. I just didn't want the real, like, even though I don't care now, but like, it's different when you got fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got fans that'll defend you, believe it or not.
Right.
1090 Jake, one of the first people that printed stuff about me. He got fans that's loyal to him. It's no different from young boy, anybody. Like, these fans will try you off something they favorite YouTuber or rappers said something about you. So to me, I'm just like, no, bro, that ain't the truth. That ain't what happened. And people like, no, he chasing. No, bro, y'all don't understand that this YouTube stuff will get somebody hurt.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I was big enough and man, if I'm a young boy and I'd be like, man, if you see this such and such fan, do something to him. Now somebody at the airport trying to go viral because young boy, you know what I'm saying? That's just the society we live in today. So, like, it was never like no clout stuff with me, like, when I jumped into this stuff, bro.
So, okay, cool. So, as far as the pissing on the grave rumor, it wasn't you in the video, but you know who it was in the video. Yeah. But it was you that sent it to the blogs.
I sent it to the blog.
So, damn, in reality, you was just as good as being in the video.
Hell
okay.
Yeah.
And so, with him being a blogger, he put Richway Tilla, woo, because you the one with the name and you the one that sent it to him.
Yeah, I'm the
you know
one
what I'm saying?
Okay,
cool. So, of course, that's how they looking at it, right? Mm-hmm. The you know, the outsiders, the people that's being taunted by it. So, did that cause did that cause a reaction? From them, the ops type shit.
I mean, nah, because the video got released after my daughter's already.
Okay.
You know, she was already gone.
Okay,
so he released it. Okay, like that was the reason.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. I follow you now.
Yeah. That's why I was mad at him. I had to tell him, like, bro, why you could have, like, I was all with the diss. That's what I'm saying. I'm still guilty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I played a role in it. Like, it's still all conspiracy, regardless. So, but like, I'm telling him, like, the narrative you painted.
Right.
You had me. I had to dig myself. I'm still kind of digging myself about this whole with the real, like, with the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need no validation, but I don't want nobody to hate me or, you know what I'm saying, to have no false allegations on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I had to tell him, like, bro, you said this the reason why.
Right.
2 years old, bro.
Right.
Like, the reason why is because we was into it.
And so that goes back to what I was saying in the beginning and what I was saying in our, you know, in our direct messages, like, because that's the way I picked it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, he went and pissed on somebody's grave, and then they came and, you know what I'm saying? He had his daughter in the car. I'm damn, he tweaked, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how, you know.
Yeah, that's how he painted it. That's
right.
Bad as hell. But, and like, he didn't understand. Like, he looking at it like off the view side. And like I said,
of course, he don't give a fuck.
I did not understand YouTube, bro. When I tell you, I did not understand algorithms. Like, I didn't know not one blogger until my daughter got killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to look up one day and people tagging me and stuff. The 1090 Jakes, King AK-47. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with everybody now, but like, at the time, it was just like the narrative that was painting, people saying that I put my daughter in front of me, like that.
Yeah, 1090 Jake, he definitely made the narrative look bad.
Man, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. We watched that video.
Bro, like, what type of, bro? I'm a father, bro. Like, I love this little girl. Like, I'm so invested. Like, and I got a son too, but I was still bullshitting when I had my son. I was 18. You know what I'm saying? I was a little boy, so I was still kind of figuring it out, in and out of jail. My mama still taking care of my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have it figured out, but my daughter, bro, like, I had it figured out. Cribs, cars, you know what I'm saying? Birthdays, I had it figured out. Like, I was too invested in her to allow people to say, like, oh, he did this, he shielded. No, bro, I would have took every fucking bullet for my daughter. Bro, I've been shot 10 times for niggas, for the guys, bro. You see what I'm saying? You don't think I'll take 6 bullets for my daughter, bro, who live with me, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's really what it was about. Like, bro, I ain't want people looking at, like, nah, bro. Like, and that's why I was, like, me and AK just actually kind of, you know, made amends. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of apologized, like, man, Joe, I was bogus for putting it out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That take a man to do. But, like, that's all it's about, bro. Like, going back, like, you know, correcting your wrong. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It's not about me trying to be right or me trying to prove you wrong. It's just like being a man or being a woman.
Exactly.
Being an adult is just owning up to when you wrong. Bro.
Exactly. And shout out to King AK-47 for sure. Cause myself, bro, as a interviewer, blogger, however you title it, I'd rather not cover the story if I don't know, 'cause I don't want to spread no rumors. I don't want to, make any false narratives. And that's why I like doing interviews instead of like just making those type of videos, because at least I get to talk to the persons that's involved, and we can get a better understanding, you know what I'm saying, of the whole situation, right? Okay, cool. So let's talk about the shooting itself, right? In the McDonald's parking lot. April 18th, 2021. So that's about 3 years ago. What happened that day, bro?
April 18th, 2021. I was at the crib. I was staying up north on Pulaski and Belmont. Nice ass neighborhood, I ain't gonna lie. When my daughter texted me, telling me that she was hungry, she had asked me, can I bring her something to eat? Like, she literally specifically wanted me to bring it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people like, not to get off topic, I'd be like, why you just ain't cash out her mama? Or because like my daughter literally told me like, Daddy, don't cash out my mama the money. This all in text message. Bring it. Because she was supposed to come with me anyway. Like, I was finna grab the food, get her, and she was finna come with me, go to my mama's house. Because her brother's birthday was literally a week after she passed. And we was planning his party and stuff like that. But I had got a text from her while I was at the crib telling me that her cousins, her brothers, literally DJU, she sent me like 13 kids list from McDonald's. Like, Joe, this is what everybody want. And what was so crazy, because the same people that was bashing me, like, was the kids I was getting stuff from McDonald's. Like, if I would have came back from McDonald's, the same people was bashing me was kids who I was feeding. Like, no bullshit. Because that's how my daughter was. Like, she just wasn't going to look out for her. She looking out for everybody. Like, so. Yeah, she told me that she was hungry. I was on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, I prolonged for like an hour. Because that PPP shit here came out. The PPP list shit that had everybody address on it.
Right.
So, me and my homie, we had sent the list literally the day before my daughter passed. So now, we all, goddamn it, all paranoid and shit, names and shit on the list or whatever. The next day, I crack a joke because I just crack jokes on Facebook. Like, if anybody go on my Facebook, like, prior to my daughter passing, bro, that's all I used to do was crack jokes on Facebook. Like, no bullshit. But
now hold on. So we're not moving too fast. You saying the PPP list came out, meaning like the people that took out a loan, and with this list came your personal information.
Yeah.
Name, address, birthday, phone number type stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and your name was found on that list.
Yeah. So people thought, because I posted, the ops probably downstairs waiting on me. It went viral. The thing went viral. People thought that I knew that they was downstairs for real.
Right.
But like, they was nowhere. Like I said, I was on Pulaski and Belmont, bro. This shooting happened on Roosevelt. Well, I stayed on Pulaski and Belmont. That's like a 30-minute drive, 40 with traffic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So nobody followed me from Pulaski and Belmont or anything. So like, the status was just a status. Like, people overlooked it, like, because it did happen. I ain't gonna lie. I did bring it up. Like, power is in the tongue. Let me say that.
Okay.
I did speak that into existence. And from that, I don't even play no more. Like, I don't even play with the dead on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that status you made was the same day that the shooting occurred?
the same day.
Oh,
that was the same
shit.
day. But
Okay,
see, the thing
yeah.
is, people thought that my daughter was in the car with me. Let me clear up another thing. People was like, oh, he bogus. He put her in the car thinking that they weren't going to shoot. She was never in the car with me. I was coming to get her from off Roosevelt.
Oh.
She wasn't at my crib up Cermak. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if somebody wants to do something to me, why wouldn't you do it from Cermak? You got from Cermak and Pulaski all the way to Roosevelt and Kizzy to do something for me. You got 30, 40 minutes to do something to me while I'm not with nobody. You see what I'm saying? She was never with me, so I've never used her as a shit. I've never put her in the car thinking that somebody, because I had to go get her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why the text message said, Daddy, could you bring it to me and don't send it to my mama? If people would use their common sense, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was just so shocked that it happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a little girl. He bogus. And I get it, though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. Because I was naive and I was ignorant to the fact. A lot of people showed me FBG Duck Vlad interview, may he rest in peace. when he was telling Vlad, like, man, I don't go nowhere with my kids. I never seen the interview until my daughter passed. And like, I probably would have, if I'd have seen the interview, I probably would have moved different. But I was so caught up in the life and, you know what I'm saying, surviving that. To me, having a new car was my daughter was safe because my car was only like 2 weeks new. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, like, shit, that's safe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I probably got like a good month before they got to stop getting up in this motherfucker. But everything, like, it was all on. That's why you can't make plans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's on our time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff happens, life happens.
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay, so yeah, I'm glad you breaking the story down to us with the different type of social media details involving, because now I'm starting to understand why people were bashing you, because people be making up their own theories in their head. So yeah, you could break it down and explain it to us, you know. But like I said, man, you know, when you just reading it and you seeing what's going on, you like, yo, what the
Hey, look, not to cut you off, but I got to take accountability too, though, for the way I carry myself during it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I let the internet get to me. I started trolling back on the internet. People like, oh, he going crazy. I wasn't crazy, bro. I was trolling, bro. I was hurt, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. A lot of the stuff people were saying was hurting me so bad, bro. And I just had to get on the internet, keep going live to make it look like that I'm not hurt one whole time. It was okay to be hurt, bro. Yeah. Like, I lost a daughter. Nobody probably will never understand that, but I fed into the internet, bro. I was arguing with trolls. They got me arguing with fake pages from 069. Now people from 069 probably real life mad at me whole time. It's a troll on the page. Like, this how illiterate and ignorant I was to social media, like with the trolling, with the blogging. Like, I'm thinking everybody that's on my Instagram live a real page. So now I'm calling out people that who they got as the profile picture and the name, but it ain't even them type shit. So I had to really be like, yo, this internet shit gonna get you hurt, sure. Like, chill, bro, because now you arguing with trolls and that ain't even them.
Okay. Like, I mean, cut you off, bro. I was just thinking, bro, because you admitted to us the PPP Facebook status. Yeah. That said, you know, the ops probably downstairs waiting on me or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And you tell us, you know, how far you were from, like, your hood, right? Mm-hmm. 30, 40 minutes away. Do you think, like, they I mean, how do you think that they got the drop on you at the McDonald's? Because they saying that they got that from the PPP list and they just followed you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why people got to think with their common sense, bro.
But you saying the McDonald's was far as hell from.
Ain't nobody finna be trailing nobody for 30 minutes. Think about the guns they use. They shot at my car, the AK-47 and a handgun. Who finna take a chance trailing somebody for 30, 40 minutes? If I'm already behind you, I got your direct address. Why won't I just keep? Why would I wait to go all the way from up north? I stay up north in the nice part up north, Belmont, all the way to out west. Holy City out west. Bro, that's literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with a Draco on a handgun. Like, I'm not going to take that chance. So, if anything, I'm going to just do you while I'm up here with your exact address. But it wasn't that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had my address, but the shooting didn't happen nowhere around where I live.
Right. So, they pulled up behind you while you were in the drive-thru ordering food?
Yeah. They pulled up, okay, like the entrance, you know, the entrance and the exit. They pulled through the exit. Okay. That's what alerted me. Like, you know, what the fuck is this car doing? Pulling through the exit. And they was flying through the exit too. Right. And they pulled through the exit. They boxed. They kind of drove like to the, okay, if this them coming, this my car, this the front of my car, this them coming through the exit. They boxed my car off like this. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right. Like I almost at the back, and then there was a car ordering in front of me, so I really couldn't do nothing but try to jump the curb, like. So they got out, started shooting up. Well, once I seen them up the Draco, you know, the wooden handle. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, bro, this ain't never that, bro. Like, my first intention was like, Joe, let me make sure my daughter, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I wanted so bad to be like, to let down the window, be like, Joe, my daughter in here, bro. I swear to God, bro. But like, you know how that shit is, bro. Like, because if it's me on the other hand, bro, I don't do shit like that. Like, I've never did nothing to no kids. I don't rotate with that type of shit. I don't hurt women. I ain't beating no women. I ain't doing none of that, bro. Like, I play the game fair. Like, I played it fair my whole life. Like, no bullshit, bro. Like, but yeah, they came in. They shot my car like 54 times. They shot her side. Then let me clear another thing up. A lot of people said she was in my my back seat. She was in my passenger seat in the seatbelt. Like, that's how I wasn't able to get to her. Like, we both was like, and then as the gun's going off, I got my seatbelt on. I done forgot my seatbelt on. I done forgot her seatbelt on. So I'm steady trying to get up. I'm wondering, like, why you ain't moving the whole time? My mind racing. I'm trying to get to her the seatbelt on. Like, so if you go on YouTube and you see like them beating on my window trying to pull me out the car, that's because my seatbelt on. Like, my man was everywhere. Like, because, and I feel like that if she didn't have her seatbelt on, she could have moved. Like, so people saying like, oh man, you shielded her. They saying you put her in front of you. That's how she got shot all the time. No, they just shot on her side. They shot every shot on her side. And like, once they stopped shooting, the other guy came around the car. I ain't gonna even lie to you, DJ. I'm looking like this, like, as I'm shot in the back, because I got shot first. People don't know that. I got shot in the spine first. That made me jerk, like, and that made my daughter look like, damn. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, at first we just heard the shooting, and she like, Daddy, you hear the shooting? Woo. Then she seen me get hit, and she like, damn. She like, Daddy, like, you okay? Like, now she starting to panic. So now the shots going off, and like, she okay, literally. But you know, it's a lot that could happen in a shootout. A 30-second shootout is so long, bro. Like, that's so long. Like, there's so much going on in the car, bro. Like, and like, she seen me get hit. I crashed into the ordering thing, like people can see on YouTube. My car crashed into that, and she just seen me like trying to get it together the whole time. I'm watching the guy walk around my car. The other guy with the handgun, he walking around my car finna shoot again, and the other guy both of them started shooting. My daughter got shot 6 times on, bro. And I'm like, damn. When I turn around, she laid like face up, like not sitting like this, but like she was struck. It was the seatbelt. Like, she couldn't move out. Neither of us could move out the seatbelt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she was the opposite way, like face down in her seat. Like, and I'm like, damn, bro. And the first thing I did was call my OG. I ain't called the hospital. I ain't called the doctors, the ambulance, and nothing, because I knew already. Like, you know what I'm saying? God, I knew already. I'm like, Joe, that was too many shots. Like, she ain't moving. Like, I just know all me being shot. All the times I being shot. Like, only reason I survived because I was athletic coming up. My muscles developed. So when you hear about children getting shot, it's rarely a chance that they're gonna survive because their muscles, right, they're not developed. Then my daughter got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? So whether she would have lived or not, she probably would have been kind of messed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting in the car, like, you know what I'm saying? I had a full conversation with God, like, Joe, what you want me to do? Like, what the fuck you want from me? Like, I had one of those real life moments up in my car at McDonald's before I called anybody. I sat there and I thought, like, Joe, what the fuck I do, bro? Like, this me talking to God, like, what the fuck I do? What, like, you feel me? And like, he like, shit, nigga, your past. Like, it's nothing you can, like, it's your past. Everything is justified. Like, even though we don't agree to the kids getting killed, it's the stupidity that the father's doing that's leading to them getting killed. So in the game, everything justified. We going off all these fake laws and stuff, which is another reason I fell back from the street, because, man, the game, bro, it's fake. You playing it by the laws, you playing it by the rules, and then these guys just get to come and create new rules and do all this fool shit and make it cool, bro. They killing women, they killing kids. Ain't nobody pulling them to the side like, shorty, you bogus, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead, the real gonna beat up the daddy. Like, granted, it's the daddy fault. He indulged in gang activity, but damn, bro, like, hold the shooter is accountable as y'all holding the motherfucker who was just trying to take the boy to get something to eat. Like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure that.
Bro.
There is no right man in the situation at all.
There's no right man in the situation. So treat everybody equal. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I be saying. Like, no bullshit. And like, give people time to take accountability. Like, I ain't gonna lie, cause that was me. I had to stop being in denial too, though, and really understand, like, shorty, it is your fault. I had to tell myself that a million times, because once you tell yourself it don't sound as bad coming from other people. But if you ain't accepted that it's actually your fault in reality, that shit hurt coming from a motherfucker. Right. You bogus as hell.
Right.
You arguing all DJ, fuck you, nigga, you don't know me. Whole time, like, you tell me that shit, what? Till I feel like you bogus. Woo. I supposed to go, man, you know what? I kind of see where motherfucker coming from, or, you know what I'm saying, instead of just getting mad at your opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cause I mean, man, this street shit crazy, and we all know that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, and it's you know, it's you can look at it many different ways. Okay. Like you said, man, everybody all down my back, but what about, you know, the niggas that was shooting, the actual shooters? You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all more worried about me than y'all is about them, right? You know, I get that, you know. And I feel like everybody worried about you because they looking like, nah, what made them start, you know what I'm saying, doing that? You know what I'm saying? But eventually the guys ended up being arrested. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of them. and you've decided to, take a step away from the street life. I understand that the hood that you're from doesn't necessarily agree with your change of lifestyle.
Fact.
How does that make you feel?
In the beginning, it made me feel like damn, bro, like everything I done sacrificed and everything I lost, everything I, did for the guys, whether it's bond money or just sending bread to the county or giving my cars to my little brother. And then when I was on 7 to 7, I used to leave my cars to my little brother, and like just so they won't be walking around in the streets type stuff. Like write music for people. Like I put people on YouTube, like literally they doing decent. Like upcoming are like 20,000 views, 30,000 views. Like, you know what I'm saying? They doing their stuff on their own channel. Like that's the type of outside of the negativity that I pumped into my own community. I also did a lot of positivity things for people too, though. So I feel like for people to just forget everything that I've done positively, like for their kids, I'll babysit kids, like my little brother and them kids, all that when they in jail. Like, so that's what I want people to judge me for, and that's what hurted me. Like, Joe, I'm an uncle to your kids before I'm a gang member with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I want you to look at me. So when people like kind of turned their back on me or whatever, it hurted me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was out here by myself, lonely. You see how I pulled up to you? I'm dolo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I kind of made amends with my hood. Like, for one, I could always go to my hood. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a family block. Now, them motherfuckers who stepping, yes, they did have a problem with me and how I went about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? At first, I ain't understand why they was mad. But now, like, the more time went by, I understand, like, we a body. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I do affect everybody. And that's what I had to understand. And they young. They 22, 23. They like, Tilla, Joe, stay off the news, bro. Ooh, we can't have, you can't do that. They was telling me. But me personally, I'm in my feeling like, no, Joe, this is my daughter, bro. Y'all don't understand. Like, we having this conversation, like, literally. Like, and these real life guys who live that lifestyle, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and them the only opinions that matter to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, to little guys who I know that risk their life for me, who went out there, you know what I'm saying, who really like that. Like, yeah, your opinion matter. But, like, I ain't understand they point of view at first, just like they didn't understand my point of view. Like, me and my little brother them just talked literally like 3 days ago, and they just telling me, like, Joe, I understand now. That's your daughter, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, and let me like, and they'll vouch for this. When we was at the hotel, bro, like the feds came to see me. I ain't gonna lie to you, the CPD came to see me. Everybody, like, damn, every law enforcement came to see me at the hotel, showing me the video, showing me Facebook shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the killers and shit like that. But my little brother them came to the hotel asking me, like, Joe, just stay off the news, woo, Tilla, you know we got you. We gonna spin, woo. I told them to go be with their kids, and they'll tell you that because they good fathers. Like, you know what I'm saying? They younger than me. It took me 26, 27, I became a good father. They good fathers at 22, 21, but they in the streets. So to me, in my mind, being old, I'm like, Joe, if it could happen to me, it could happen to y'all, bro. And y'all be with y'all kids too. So I'm not gonna green light nothing off anger. I ain't gonna tell you to go spin on nobody and go shoot the wrong person, another innocent child. I can't have it on my conscience, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big brother before anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what, when you said CVL, we uplift. Like, you know what I'm saying? I uplift. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, the street shit is the street shit. But, like, when we together, I ain't telling them nothing wrong. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Everything got to be about your kids. Everything got to be about your family, the girl you with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take care of those who you love. Like, the street shit ain't got to be explained. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to tell you what I tell them to do with that, because that's but, man, take care of your kids, bro. Ain't nothing wrong working a job.
Word.
Bro.
So was your hood mad because you was on the news, or like because the killers got caught? Did you tell on them?
People feel like, look, okay, I ain't gonna lie. People feel like I told because I inboxed the alleged killers and drivers. I inboxed them. I told them, look, turn yourself in. Now, I did inbox them that. They leaked the shit, though, bro. They leaked the shit on Facebook, made me telling, and he actually got charged, the guy who I inboxed it. You leaked a personal message that I sent you on Messenger. The shit went viral. 5,000 likes, 3,000 shares of me telling him turn himself in. Now everybody's sharing. Oh, Tilla snitch ass. Ooh. He telling him to turn himself. I never told the police.
What made him post that?
Thinking clout chasing. Now you a suspect. Go on Chicago. One of the Chicago media on YouTube. His whole case really solved off Facebook. They got the whole case off Facebook. Now, when the feds came and asked me, did I know anybody? I did know him, the driver. But I didn't say that he shot at me. They just showed me all the shit from Facebook, YouTube, like, man, woo, so you know him, woo, the back and forth. So I can't say I don't know you if they already showing me everything. But when they started asking, like, They say, have you guys ever threatened to hurt each other? I say, yeah, we threaten each other all the time. This shit public records, DJU. I say, yeah, we diss each other in music all the time. That don't mean we actually did nothing to each other. These my exact words. But the fact that he's already a suspect from Facebook made them investigate him. That's why they went on his page. They seen that he was in a car similar. They seen that the people who he was in the car with had matching hoodies that identified at the McDonald's parking lot. The shit off Facebook. So yeah, if everybody looking at it, out to the world, hell yeah, I'm a snitch. Because they looking at it just because I told him to turn himself in. But not yet has nobody produced no black and white with all these videos coming out. Even if you want to dig into my past life, not one person has produced nothing with like, oh, Tilla identify him, Tilla identify him, Tilla identify him. Now let me be real with you. If I do have to get on the stand, I will get on the stand for my daughter. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Like I done already sacrificed and I done already went too deep with my change to not, you know what I'm saying, to not want my baby to have real justice. And I want to bring discipline to the streets, bro. I want to be one of the reasons motherfucker think twice about shooting at that crowd, bro. Like, yeah, y'all little ass gonna start going to jail, bro, because y'all killing innocent people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kill me, kill the guy that's throwing up C, kill the guy that's throwing up T. But when these kids get killed, bro, I'm not with that, bro. I've never been with that. I've never done that. I've never touched a woman. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the example I want to set for the streets, bro. I ain't telling no niggas to put the gun down, DJU. That wasn't me. That wasn't what I was on, because I know that's not the reality of things. Guns gonna continue to get picked up. My thing was like, bro, make it safe for the kids, bro. Have some type of respect for the elders, bro. Stop pulling these women out these cars, bro. Tell y'all little guys to stop vehicle hijacking our grandmas and shit like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. They little ass need discipline, bro. Like, no bullshit. Like, because they okay and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not finna be the person that, oh, Joe, they just killed my daughter. Go through that bitch. I don't give a fuck who out there. The kids out there fat. No, hell no, bro. I have a conscience, bro. I'm a man of God, bro. I'm a God-fearing man, bro. I can't move like that. So before, and there's nothing I could do to make me feel like I'm even. That's why I stepped away. Like, I could go kill 10 kids. That's just gonna make me feel worse, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I could go to kill 10 niggas, bro. My daughter gone, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, to me personally, it was just more like, make a legacy for her, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a statue in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm here on DJU. I did Steve Harvey. I fuck with Charleston White. Like, I give back, bro. I've been to Texas giving back, giving haircuts, hairdos, school supplies, New York. Bro, I've been state to state, like real life in communities, helping like little kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like talking to them about mental health and stuff like that. And I feel like that's how I can repay her. Like bloodshed ain't gonna repay her. And I don't want that on her legacy. And that's what everybody wanted on her legacy. Motherfucker wanted me to spin. Like, hell no, bro. I wouldn't even be here right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I would have just continued to indulge in that shit and not let the internet gas me up. Because DJU, y'all making stars, bro. Y'all making local celebrities, bro, with these platforms, bro. And I know you follow this shit. Like, yo shit like the Breakfast Club. All this shit, no shade to nobody. No matter if it's you, 16, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all it's like the Breakfast Club. When the Breakfast Club interviews somebody, they go on a press run from there. You know this shit.
Right.
They end up on Drink Champs after the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. Probably Vlad, No Jump. That's how y'all putting motherfuckers on, bro.
For sure.
Like, and I just seen somebody tell you that Trap Lord Ross or somebody waiting on for something you post, the next person you interview say they can interview, or No Jumper. Adam waiting on you to interview.
Oh, yeah. Somebody said that?
Yeah, on the comment, bro. That's how it is, bro. Like, it's a fucking
yeah, that's how it is.
Reaction with this shit, bro. Like, and y'all making local celebrities, it's just people don't be used to the attention. Yeah. Like, y'all are gassing motherfucker up. They'll go 10K subs on YouTube, 50,000 on Instagram, but they'll feed into the hype and get sent off type shit, you know? Yeah.
Show that. Well, look, brother, man, I definitely appreciate you sharing your story with us today, man. The interesting story, to say the least. I can understand the different perspectives for sure. You know what I'm saying? But the most interesting perspective that I found is your hood's perspective, right? See, because we grew up in a time where, you know, you're supposed to stick to the G code. You know, that's what they say, right? And it's like, yo, there's a little girl, there's a little girl involved. You know what I'm saying? Cause I read, you know, one of the Facebook posts you made afterwards, like, yo, all the rules and shit is out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little girl involved, you know? But it does make me wonder, like, do your hood feel like, yeah, it's a girl involved, but they weren't gunning for the girl, they was gunning for you, so you supposed to keep it street? Is that what they really feel like?
Yeah.
Basically, okay.
Yeah. That's what they ain't gonna lie. That's what the world anyway. The motherfuckers like jumped, like your bullshit led to this nigga go slap for your door.
Okay, cool. Now I understand. You know, I just want to get a good understanding, right? So I just want to apologize for judging you before we were able to actually have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? And judging you based off what I read online, you know, and through the headlines, you feel me? And I appreciate your courage to still be able to talk about this story because it is a sad story, you know what I'm saying? And there are plenty of people who would be outside ready to slide and crash out and, you know what I'm saying, end up where she no offense, end up dead or in jail is what I'm trying to say. But you decided to take an alternative route.
For sure, bro. Like I just want to be like inspiration to whoever, like, you know, because I come from a community where people actually looked up to me. Like I got a brother that really looked up to me that'll do anything that I'd have told him to do at that time. But like I also just want to be like an example of like, bro, it don't matter what you did, what you been through, you can still kind of change like where you want to go in life. Like no bullshit. Like let me say this, I work 2 jobs, bro. Like it's all about persevering through shit, bro. Like don't let this street shit feel like you limited. Cause like I said, bro, I work 2 jobs, bro. I go home, I do YouTube now, bro. So again, I appreciate you, DJU, bro, for having me here, letting me get my story out, get my message to the youth, bro. No bullshit.
For sure that I always ask, you know, at the end of my interviews for a message to the youth. But like you just mentioned, no jumper, man. They done ran off with that at the end of the interview. So my last question, you know, from now on is, how can we make Chicago a better place?
Oh man, how can we make Chicago a better place? More resources. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people talk about it, but like I ain't gonna lie, we need more centers, bro. Like we really need more youth centers, more YMCAs. Really, we need more mental health centers. I ain't gonna lie. We need more people to have, like, to believe in the youth more than investments. Like, most people just want to invest in something because they see it, like, I could get something up out of it. Like, we need more people to just take a chance on the youth coming up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these kids got talent. A lot of them just ain't got support, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So, how we can change Chicago, Joe? Let's invest back into it. Like, no bullshit.
Well, there you have it, man. Richway Tilla, DJUTV. Hey, shout out to Word T Productions, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I think this was a great interview.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming to talk to us this afternoon. And just ended with some closing shout outs and remarks.
Man, shout out to my OG, Miss Wanda. You know I love you. Shout out all my sisters and brothers. Y'all go tap into Bully Bino, Chief Spy. Go look at my boy Pluto 2 times. Oh shit, may he rest in peace. Shout out TNG, Ghost Mob, BBNG, bro, Avenue.
Man, I didn't ask you about Pluto 2 times, but I heard he was just as savage as the rest of them.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Pluto was probably like a king Von. I ain't gonna lie. As far as the image, a lot of stuff don't be true that they be putting on them.
Right,
you know
right.
I be seeing the Reddits. Oh, Pluto got 10 bodies, and a lot of the stuff ain't true. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give him half of that, or probably 60% of the 10.
Right.
The shit don't be true. It just be the image that most of them have. Like, so a person feel like, oh damn, he just beat, because Pluto beat 2 bodies too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Wow.
Oh, he beat 2 bodies, so now anything they throw on him is true.
Mm-hmm,
like, you know what I'm saying? Same way Vaughn. Like, so yeah.
Right.
But shout out Pluto though, man. I hate that my bro passed. He definitely would have probably been up next.
Word. Well, thanks again, man. Hey, man, good luck with everything. You feel me? And hope to see you again soon.
Oh, for sure, man.
DJ, you go crazy.